They want the money for that. They want it. They want the Foldem. It's a guy in the chat talking crazy. There's always somebody that's being lazy. We get mad at the fold, so we have to run our own. What is hemping? They want us to do it another way. They want us to do it another way. They want us to do it another way. So we gotta do it another way. Do it another way. They want us to do it another way. So we gotta do it another way. Do it another way. They want us to do it another way. So we gotta do it another way. Do it another way. I got my airplane flying on with this hemping fam. What y'all got going? Your boy Foldem is got a few things going on. Chasing tracking numbers. Chasing. Try to bring you something from the streets. Sweating like a pig. Try to bring y'all some wild west shit. I gotta go show my love to those that's up. Let's see who's going on. We got 20 of y'all in here. Shout out to y'all watching. It is Foldem. We finna roll up. Let's see who we got up in here. Let's see who we got up in here today. Yo. We got Hot Box Manor rolling up some GMO, brother. Hot Box already know Foldem rolling up something. Yeah, rolling up some GMO. Hot Box, they are the ones that's gonna miss out. They don't drop a like. We got so much going on. Brought up some music on my little cousin camp. My little cousin's super viral right now. Brought him some of his shit. Take a hit for my little cousin. Try to get him out there. As long as I can get a few streams in, I'm alright. Let me take a dab for Hot Box with this orange creamsicle. I want to grab my cold can. You got the sherbet. I got the creamsicle and the GMO flour. Cheers without the beers. Hot Box got the beers for us. You guys looking for some flower hours? Check out my boy Hot Box stream. He'll lead you down the rabbit hole to find the right rabbit. Good prices, good flowers. Need them wells. If you need them wells, you know what to do. Drop an email. Woo. I got the fan going. It's a hot one today. We're just chilling today, hot box. Got so many beats that got rejected. I gotta find something to do with them. That's one thing I hate about taking a dab. So when you take the dab, you get the instant dab sweats. I instantly get the dab sweats whenever I take the dab. Drop that like button, it costs nothing. Trying to get ready for the 4th of July. Trying to get ready for all of the fireworks and festivities and barbecue. Time for everybody to pull out the big fireworks and be patriotic. Hope that we all can be patriotic. They got these little things going on in the chat. You can be the top people now in everyone's chat. Hotbox probably sitting over here with a country sack of everything that you need, talking about he only got a J. That's all you need to get you through the day is a J. Shout out to Hotbox Manor. If y'all haven't went over to Enlighten Media, check out Enlighten Media, y'all. That's one of the G's, man. Hotbox, he gets you right. You need your LLC. You need to protect some assets. You know, you about to marry a gold digger. Hit Hotbox up before you do that. Get that prenuptial signed. Get your assets protected. You need that LLC. Contact Hotbox. You can get your LLC right now in your state. You need some good advice. He'll tell you run for the hills. He'll tell you to go hard. He'll tell you everything but what to do and say how to do. But he'll help you protect your assets. Get your LLC, get your assets protected, get your will, get your probate, whatever you need done. You know, set your future up for generational wealth. Just don't think about it, be about it. You got any questions, hit Hotbox up. He'll take you step by step along the way and tell you what you got to do. it could be just as simple, man. You can have insurance, but not enough insurance to cover your assets, and now they coming for everything that you got. You know, you could be a chef, and the bill will be over $10,000, and your insurance only cover $5,000 with the LLC. You protected from all of that stuff, man. Small businesses, all of that, you need protection too. The big companies got it. Protect yourself and your family. Hello? Yeah. Can I call you back because I'm on live? Alright. Yeah. Check them assets, man. Exactly. I was watching, it was a guy, no, it was a lady, and it was a guy, he called the cops because the lady said she found a rock in her salad, and she wanted like $8,000 to $9,000 cash. So the cop was like, tell her come on down and get her money. She came down in a hurry. They called to verify the receipt. Then it said he never heard of it. He not one of her clients, and he didn't write the receipt. So she just came up with some crap to sue the restaurant, and he was gonna settle cash out of pocket because what insurance was gonna cover it? But the insurance let him know that it was a scam going on in Florida, that people was biting, putting rocks in the salad, saying that they came from a restaurant. But you can protect yourself from simple little liability issues like that, man. It's helpful. You got scammers out here. It's 2025 now. And this life is going to be up for the next 25 years, hopefully. Hopefully you keep them signed up and coming in, good clients, man. So we're here for all good people, man. Shout out to everybody that's doing their TAC and TAC, TACA and TAC reviews, man. Most definitely keep a lawyer on per pay. You got to keep a lawyer because it's the fine print and it's the legal text that we don't understand. It's a whole nother language behind that. They give you a bunch of wording that you'll be like, what is this? It's saying percentage of and date of, and next thing you know, you'll be paying a percentage for the next 40 years, all because you didn't know what you was reading. Legal text is it's a whole nother wording. You think Shakespeare was hard, try reading legal text. It's like a key only a lawyer can understand. Yes, sir. Yeah, you can be a simple lawyer practicing simple law. All you got to do is get the retainer. The lawyers don't care about winning no more. Through trial and error, they waiting for someone to slip up. That's how majority of the lawyers win, through trial and error. They keep throwing facts out there, keep throwing things out there. Eventually, you slip up, they win. Got to be good at arguing. Got to keep throwing the facts. If you good at throwing facts out there and shutting up, that's the thing. Some people don't shut up. You got to be like, I inject. Me, I'll be like, no, stop, judge. He needs to be quiet. It'd be like Mr. Foldem, objection. Legal text is something else, bro. It's a whole nother word on. It's a whole nother thing. That's the only way to win. You got to get the facts and be quiet. Companies keep me with the good flash. They gave me this flash. It keeps the temperature. Get your daily intake of your water. Don't give them no way to help them. That's their job. Let them figure it out. The less that you give them, the less that they know. That's why they be asking questions. Where are you coming from? What were you doing this afternoon? All of that is hearsay. And under the Constitution, you're protected. You don't need to answer that. Only thing you need to answer, have you been smoking, drinking, driving, anything like that? You got any contraband, any firearm. Other than that, you need to be sitting like a soldier, straightforward. I don't care if you just smoke the joint. You be like, no, I didn't. Exactly. They know when they got somebody that understands. Because you got the sovereign citizen. The sovereign citizen, he's going to overtalk you. He's going to get beat. The sovereign citizen, he's going to get his ass beat because he thinks that he's higher than the law. But the person that knows that he has rights and if he got a lawyer, he's going to keep it cool. And he realized this mother is too cool. He knows his rights. He ain't did nothing to slip up. Gotta watch this one. But the sovereign citizen, he already wrong. He don't got no plates, he don't got no tax, he don't got no insurance, he don't pay no taxes. He just think that he's above the law. And that's the one they're gonna get. He's gonna get the window buster. Don't be a sovereign. Don't think that you're higher than the law because it's the thing. The law don't even know the law. They are holding statutes that are like city codes. And if you violate a city code, they hoping that that city code leads up to a felony. Most things, most things are led up by a person getting nervous. Anybody can train their dog to sit by a car. It's just the practices that they go about. It's a whole new ball game. They love saying they smell smoke. You know, at the end of the day, it's their job to prove the case. You know? Exactly. You just want somebody to properly oversee. You know? That's the thing. If you violate a municipal code or a violation of the law, charge me for that, and let's go forward with that. If I didn't do so, let's dismiss this and go on, and everybody have a great life. But we pushing for that motion of dismissal. That's the first thing the lawyer gonna ask you. What did you tell them? Nothing. Before I called you. Never, ever, ever run. Tell them to send you a letter. They so-called got a warrant for you. Tell them to issue you a letter. You know, you got the right to get in contact with them. Tell them to issue you a letter. They'll send you something in writing. So you can't do that. As with counsel is, you can have a third party person reach out for you. And that's where sovereign citizens, they take the law into their own hand because they try to be the representative of, how does sovereign citizens say, I'm not the person, but I'm the representative of the person. So they take that into discombobulation in their mind. All of a sudden they become three different people. So they know that you're ready. See, this goes on through the nation because no one wants to do that job. And then when we do get people to do that job, it's one of those jobs that's like no one likes it. Even if there's a good cop, no one likes it. Because they got to do good and bad things. Sometimes they got to arrest good people because they get bad information. that's the thing. They want to detain everybody now in detention. And I was watching with the raids that we've been having out here. They've been having the ICE raids. They just been jumping out of vans, grabbing the immigrants, taking them back to all kind of places. And it's like they said that they want to stop Trump, but Trump said that without him sending the National Guard and the Marines in, that we wouldn't have had no civil unrest. He said they would have took over the city of protest. We probably would have burned down LA. So, you know, we got to look at it like two sides of it. It's like this. The governor says they don't want them in, and Trump says he wants the troops in, so they want to try to sue Trump. And we know that's not going to happen. They want to sue Trump for Trump doing what he said he was going to do. Yeah, let my fan rip. I knew when he was having the Highland Fair, this was already in the works. Yeah. Especially because they fighting over there for those natural resources. They don't want us to see the children that they sending over to fight the war for the natural resources, so that they can divide them. They're going to divide the natural resources just for the oil and control. Everybody wants the power. Everybody wants to be the big company. No one wants to be the small fry no more. Because I was talking to one of my buddies, and he was like, if you want to really kill the industry, he was like, just provide flour for the working man. He said, everybody's so worried about the exotics that nobody's worried about providing a decent price for the working man. He said, if you provide a product for the working man, you wouldn't be able to keep nothing. And I was like, wow, he's so right. He was like, you want the average Joe Smoke. He said, you don't want the person that wants only exotics. He said, because that puts you into range that you don't want to be in, because when the price goes up, you're going to be stuck trying to reach demand. It's always that big distraction, brother. You know, this is a handful of those that they let in already. There's some that they will never catch. So, you know, it is what it is. Yep, just like the Diddy trial. Now they got the deliberations and all of this. Everything's happening at once. That's those blinders, you know what I'm saying? I try to be like a horse or a mule and look at it from the side view. That's why when they say who you vote for, I'll be like, it's private. You're not supposed to tell no one. You know, it's the key players that they didn't go after. You know, J Lo, she went back to Diddy, so you know she on some of them tapes somewhere. She had to be because she went back to Diddy twice. You know, it's key players that ain't never gonna come out. Nah, it wasn't no kids involved unless they snuck in with fake IDs. If they did, they wanted to be there. That's the thing. There's a bunch of high-powered people, a bunch of A-listed people, and they needed them tapes to see who was gonna pay up to keep their name out the wash. They got Diddy assets already, you know. Whatever Diddy say, it ain't gonna go. That's the test. I'll end this live, y'all. It's good enough.